So today, I would like you... Sucks, I hate doing these. Today, I would like you to... Oh my God. Today, I would like to take you to Estes Park, Colorado. It is a beautiful little town right at the gates of the Rocky Mnt National Park. I went the week before Memorial Day weekend, and it was a very good idea because I wanted to avoid the crowds, and I definitely accomplished that. I recommend anybody go on the shoulder season, which is basically either, I'm going to say, April to May, and then October, November maybe. Parking through the town was free and available, but starting that Friday, it was charged and not really available, to put it mildly. Traffic was insane. That weekend, a 10-minute drive took me like 40 minutes. The town itself is definitely high end, but it is absolutely adorable. My favorite thing to do was to walk up and down Main Street, and believe you me, I managed to do that at least 8 times without taking any footage. I'm sorry, but there are restaurants, family-owned shops, homemade ice cream shops, you name it, all over the place. There's also like cute little hidden terraces, and I saw very few chains. I think I saw a Subway and a McDonald's. I mean, what's life without McDonald's? The pet store next to Safeway, called Estes Park Pet Store, is amazing. The owner was so kind. When I told him about our story, he donated tons of little bully sticks for the pups we would meet along the way. And let me tell you, they enjoyed it. There's a dog wash station, and they provide everything: soap, towels, brushes, hair dryer, or well, dog dryer. And they have everything you can need for most animals. Also a donut shop called the Daily Donut, and they make them in-house. You can actually sit there and watch the guy make them and watch them get cooked. I met a great friend along the way, and her name is Chelle. She also has a YouTube channel, so I'll put it somewhere here. Her and I got a bacon caramel donut, and that was I don't think there's words to describe what that was. That was amazing. It was probably the best thing I ate the whole time I was there. We actually got a little addicted, and we went back and got another one, and then we got 2 more. Not the same day at least, but still. It is a must stop, and it is actually going to be on your drive in to Rocky Mnt National Park if you're coming through Estes Park. This great little campground called Spruce Lake RV Resort. It is actually the closest one to the park without actually being in the park. It was super clean. The staff was so helpful. Other guests were kind, polite, you name it. They have all the amenities you need: dog park, playground. They have a pond where you can fish. They have a mini golf. They also have a heated pool and a hot tub. The laundry room and showers are open 24/7, which was probably one of my favorite things because, yeah, I like to do laundry. I'm sorry. While I was there, an elk had a baby. I didn't get to see that, but I saw the baby. She also came close to the campground several times, and most times she would hang out on the mini golf course and eat the grass. I thought it was fake grass, but I guess it was not. There was so much wildlife. One night I was walking the pups around the pond, and there was a family of deer just hanging out. Not the same kind of deer as North Carolina, but some pretty nice sizable deers. And I guess the baby boy, he looked like a baby boy. He got very, very curious. I think I took footage of that. If I did, I'll put it on here for a little second. But he kind of just followed us. And at one point, I really got a little nervous. I had both Peanut and Cash, and I didn't want to see how that would end. Now for the crown jewel of my stay, Rocky Mnt National Park. Rihanna was with me for the first 2 days, and she did an amazing hike. We did a video, and I'm going to post it somewhere here. A few days later, I actually accidentally did the same hike while I was trying to go to Log Valley something, and her stop was like a couple miles past mine. I went after a pretty major snowstorm, and that was, again, I think a very good idea. It was magical. Everything was so clean and crisp and white. And I think you'll see that on her video, she got confused a lot because of the snow, and it was old snow. She wasn't quite sure where the trail went. I did not have that problem, except for like maybe in 2 or 3 places I was a little confused. But honestly, it was clear to just follow those. The footage of both our hikes are pretty amazing, and they are so different, so I highly recommend you go watch hers. I'll link below the video. I cannot explain how much I enjoyed this hike. It was just amazing. There's no other words for it. I know I say that word a lot. The day before, I got to the park too late. I got distracted by a phone call. By the time I got there was no parking, so I could not do the Glacier George something. I'll link all this stuff, but it is super duper busy. Everybody's trying to go to Sky Pond. The hike Rihanna did. By the time I got there at like 9:30, yeah, there was not a parking spot in sight. Because of that, I kind of drove around and found one parking spot at another place, and it was for a hike called Lake to Lake Become something. Link below. And that was super cute, actually. It was only a mile long, but it was super steep. It is the one they recommend with kids, and I promise the payoff is amazing. There was a little bit less snow that day, but still quite a bit of snow. The park was really packed. Plan to go early, and even with that, maybe use the bus system. So they have a pretty big parking lot side of the visitor center, and they have a bus system that kind of goes around and drops you off at the different trailheads. I definitely recommend that, and I think there's actually a trailhead that leaves from that parking lot. The bus only runs from Memorial Day weekend to the end of October, so if you're coming outside the shoulder season, definitely the earlier the better. Also, in the high season, the park has this timed entry system they're doing, and basically you have to book a pass and you get it for a few days, and you can do it online. You have to do it online, I'm pretty sure. I'll put a link, haha. But you get it for a specific set of dates. This is to try to keep the park a little less crazy. Honestly, the following weekend, somebody posted a little video of them sitting in line, and it felt like it was 2 miles long, and he had been there for over an hour already and barely had moved. I had a park pass, helpful. I think I did get to go through a different set of gates, which was a little less busy. Everyone who knows me knows I am absolutely dog obsessed, and I do not like to leave my kashikashu at home. I did some Googling and I found this place, Estes Park Pet Lodge. Estes Park is a mouthful for me to say, sorry. But she was so nice. Kashu is a seriously special case. He has some major separation anxiety, and no matter how much I have tried, I was not able to crate train him. Never mind, I live in an airstream. I did find the very best doggy daycare. They took him without hesitation, even knowing his history. She kept him close to her so she could check on him and to make sure that he wasn't going too cuckoo. They were really a godsend. I think I dropped them off like 3 days while I was hiking the park. And he was short a couple of shots, so she actually did them for me. As I said, the week before Memorial Day weekend was probably the best time to go. It is like kind of like the same kind of weather you'll get during the week, the high season, without actually the crowds of the high season. With that said, out of the 10 days I was there, it probably snowed 6. Some of those days were gloomy and yucky, but some of the days it was snowing and like sunny. It was magical. I'll put pictures all over the damn place. I'll probably put like a bunch of footage after I say ciao, if you are interested or watching more. And it wouldn't snow the whole day. It did stop occasionally here and there, and that would give time for the snow to melt on roads and walkways, making it like the best kind of winter, honestly. Beautiful white snow, fresh all the time, not dirty, roads are clear, pathways are clear, you can get places. It was awesome. all in all, I really highly recommend staying at least a few nights. Like I said, the access to the park is awesome. You cannot beat that. The town is super cute. There's a bunch of restaurants. It might be a splurge. Yes, it was. But I very much enjoyed it. And would I do it again? Most probably. In fact, I kind of missed it when I left. I have obviously gone through a lot of screenshots and stuff like that through this for you guys. So what I'm going to do is in the description below, I'm going to put just all the websites. That way you don't have to go and Google and whatnot. You can just click, 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 click. There was a lot of clicks. But yeah, toodaloo. See you next week.